Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys can hear me because I have my car on for now, but I'm in the back of the car, so I have the AC blowing a little bit because once I finish this reading, I'm about to go home. All right, so let's see what you guys might need to know. I tried to do a few videos while I was outside, just so that you guys can get some messages outdoors, okay, even though I am in the car. For some reason, I would love to find a place where I can sit in the grass and do readings outside, but unfortunately I attract energy. It doesn't matter if it's weird, nice, good, bad, doesn't matter what it is. And I'm very particular about my energy. I don't like going certain places that I'm not aware of the, area. And then all of a sudden someone just approaches me. I don't like that because I'm just like, what are you on? Like, what energy are you on? Okay. So that is why I don't do readings outside in the grass. Other people, I do see them doing it. It looks really nice. It looks fun. It looks calming, especially today where it's not so hot outside, where the sun is not like blaring. But it is like still a little bit, humid or whatever. But yeah, like I would love to do stuff like that. But every time I've done readings outside, or like I'm getting ready to like prop myself, or my decks and everything ready to do the readings, I always end up attracting someone's energy that I don't want, where like people are just standing and staring and watching. And I know some people are like, oh, who cares, just do the reading. That's weird. Okay, that is weird. If I'm a stranger and I see somebody recording a video, whether you're curious or not, like if I see someone recording a video, I'm not just gonna stand there like this and stare. I just feel like that's so weird. So that is why I'm just like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not sure who resonates with that, but that is just how I truly feel. I really don't care if anybody wants to judge me for that. I don't. That's just how I genuinely feel. Like if I wouldn't do something to somebody, I would not expect them to do it to me. So anyways, I'm going to be using my personalized deck for this reading. Okay, guys, so let's see what messages come out, what you guys might need to know. I'm just going to quickly shuffle each deck so that way I can just zip through the messages for you guys ASAP Rocky. All right, so let's see what you guys might need to know for Tuesday, July the 7th. Can you guys imagine, like, literally, I know the month just begun, but I just feel like days are going by so quickly. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like, especially with summer, it's like, I feel like summer literally just started. And then by the time you blink, all the kids are gone back to school again. It's like, what the hell? All right, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for July 7th? What do they need to know at this time? When it comes to the personalized deck, what can you tell them? Thank you. Play the lottery. Not sure who needs to hear this. Okay, even if it's not you playing the lottery, there's something about you taking a leap of faith that's tied to your luck. Okay, your luck, your fortune, basically expansion. So Jupiter energy is significant, Uranus energy is significant when it comes to like sudden changes or sudden progressions and things like that. But there's something about you manifesting something new or gaining some type of manifestations. Okay, we have deep connection. So some of you guys, when it comes to like Asian culture, or just maybe you guys have Asian culture or Asian roots when it comes to your ancestors. For some of you watching this now, even if you are not part of the Asian community, there's something about the history. This could be shamanism, Reiki healing. Obviously, it depends on where you're from, right? Being a Buddhist, okay? Buddhism is significant. You know what I mean? Things like that. Some of you guys could be learning more about those traditions or about those things. Now, when it comes to spiritual healing, some of you guys have inner knowing that you guys have spiritual healing. There's something about healing work or being a healer that is significant, and that could be some of your guys' purpose, right? Without even realizing that some of you guys have a purpose that you guys should be very embracive about. Like, you should be embracing your spiritual knowledge and wisdom. And I'm not talking just about philosophy only. It's just like your experiences. I get that some people don't want to share their experiences on TikTok or social media, but sometimes when you share certain things about yourself to other people, it gives them a different perspective, and it gives them another reason to understand, like, hey, I'm not the only person dealing with this, or I'm not the only person who's going through this, or whatever the case is. Okay, fast cars are very significant. So there's something about freedom and escape. There's someone in the energy right now who feels like maybe they lack maybe some freedom, okay, when it comes to wanting a better life. Now, some of you guys could feel like when it comes to your energy, this may not be for everybody, but you may feel like your energy feels stagnant at this time. So for some of you, this could be also like, you know, maybe you want things to move forward and it's not moving forward, or maybe you think you want things to get better and maybe it's not getting better. And I think that also could be something that you are learning when it comes to divine timing. It's like learning that not everything is going to happen at a drop of the dime, okay? Like, this is coming from someone who has an Aries moon, okay? Like, I am a go-getter. I'm going to do what I need to do, but if I don't see progress right away, am I going to get agitated? Of course. I'm an Aries moon. Of course I'm going to get mad. But does that mean that I'm going to stop continuing to work hard for what it is that I'm trying to get towards? No. Okay, so being persistent could be significant for some of you guys in learning the lesson that not everything that you work towards is going to happen overnight. Okay, some of you guys could be starting your own channel. This could be a sign for some of you guys to start your own channel and follow your own heart and dreams. Okay, when it comes to like your purpose, your passions, you know, things like that, that could be confirmation and clarity for a lot of you. I'm going to get one more card from this deck. So Spirit, what else can you tell the collective? Thank you. Yeah, we have fall, okay? So there's something about fall energy, okay, within the next few months are significant. For some of you guys, if this is not fall energy, there's something about releasing so that you can harvest whatever it is that you guys are doing right now, or there's something about inner reflection. So you guys could have some type of inner reflection at this time when it comes to dealing with certain people, places, and things. For some of you guys that are releasing and letting go, this is about you stepping into your purpose. So if that means you guys are releasing fear, stepping into your purpose, whatever that purpose may be, for some of you guys, this could be music, this could be singing, this could be dancing, this could be artistry, this could be anything, okay? Like I said, when it comes to 9 to 5 or a part-time job, doesn't matter if you're a full-time worker, a part-time worker, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you feel called to do your hobbies or interests that you are into and you see that it's going to build eventually, obviously it's not going to happen overnight. And I think that's where a lot of people get misconstrued. It's like you can have a goal and a dream, but it can still take time, okay? This goal and dream that you have can still take time. And the fact that people think that, you know, them working on their goal and dream is going to, you know, happen overnight, it takes patience. It's like a job. You could be working at a job for over 20 years, but for you to get to the position that you are right now, it took you time, okay? And a lot of people just don't want to, they don't want to wait. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's different generations. I don't know what it is. And I'm not judging, but like some people are very impatient because they may see somebody flourishing in whatever they're doing, not realizing that back home we say it's not good to watch what other people have because you don't know how they got it. Okay? Somebody could be sleeping with other people or sleeping around town just to get what it is that they want while you're literally doing things by the book. Okay? Do not watch what other people have, okay? Because you do not know. Sorry, I just heard something fly on the car. I don't know if there's a bug in here either or a fly, but I don't see anything. But anyways, literally don't feel like whatever you're doing right now, do not feel like you have to get the same thing that person has, because like I said, you guys could be doing things by the book. You guys could be doing things, you know, literally from your heart, meaning like you guys could be working really hard, working overnight, going to school, studying, reading books, understanding whatever it is that you're doing. And I kid you not, there's people out there, I'm not judging. If that's what they want to do, they want to do that, okay? Hey, that's their prerogative. But it's just the whole idea that people are so infatuated or fixated on, well, that person made it, so I got to do the same thing that person did to make it. No, your path is different from that person's path, okay? We have surprising joy. So there's something about an unexpected happiness or something that's uplifting you at this time. When it comes to delight and blessings, we also have warm palms, okay? Something about you healing. You have healing energy being activated, healing energy flow and activation, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to a broken object, there's something about an end of a cycle. So again, break, ending, and release. With fall showing up here, like I said, this may be something in the next few months, or this could be happening soon. So there's something about you releasing and letting go when it comes to ending a cycle, okay? There's something about storms that are significant. You know, the calm before the storm. Okay, that kind of energy. Okay, so there's something about intense energy clearing the path. Okay, this could have been a disruption, a force, a renewal. Okay, renewal energy is significant when it comes to death and transformations. Maybe you guys are going through a lot of awakenings, a lot of death and transformations, a lot. Okay, and that's showing up heavily in the readings as of recently when it comes to rejection, release, letting go, stepping into your purpose, focusing on your purpose, that kind of stuff, right? So quantum leaping is significant for some of you guys. Like I said, when it comes to a happy joy, there's something about sudden progression, okay, breakthroughs, rapid change, and elevation. So yeah, skipping steps, okay? Some of you guys, when it comes to your path, you may feel like there are people who are skipping steps, or you could be skipping steps, but that doesn't mean that you're not doing things the right way. But there are people out there skipping steps, and they're doing things the way that you wouldn't want to do it, okay? It's almost like being a stripper. Am I judging strippers? No. Nothing is wrong with being a stripper. If you want to be a stripper, be a stripper, okay? That's the universe and source to do that. That's not my job, okay? I'm not the judge or the jury. I'm not Judge Judy. I'm not any of those people. So I'm not going to judge somebody. Do what you got to do, okay? But you as a person, maybe you would not be a stripper, right? 1111 on the timer. Maybe you want to do art. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you want to be an author. Maybe you want to be a writer, whatever the case is, right? And it's taking a lot of time for you to make money or be successful because you're not doing things that are fast, like fast money, or, you know, things that you can get quickly. It's like, this is so disgusting, but I know people out there have done it before, so I'm just saying it as an example. It's literally like people who travel across the world and to get thousands and thousands of dollars just to eat poop. Okay? To eat doo-doo. Okay, guys? People are getting paid to eat doo-doo. So again, like I said, do not watch what other people are doing because you don't know how they received it, okay? We have the messenger, okay? So again, when it comes to like brings needed communication, message, truth, and delivery, you are somebody that brings in necessary communication, okay? You are a mender. This is about healing, influence, or reconciliation, repair, healing, and also restore. So whatever was broken or whatever was taken apart or whatever was removed out of your energy, there's something about that being restored and you receiving 10 times more, 10 times better, because whatever you lost, it's like the universe did that on purpose so that you can get better. So if you lost a job, the universe is preparing you for something better, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. If you lost a connection, the universe is giving you a better connection, okay? If you lost a friendship, the universe is giving you a better friendship. If you lost a family member, the universe is giving you someone that's like a family member. You guys get what I'm saying, right? We have Shiver, spiritual yes at the bottom of the deck. Confirmation, truth, and alignment, okay? And that's been happening in the reading as of recently. Some of you guys are in alignment when it comes to dealing with certain situations or certain people, places, and things. And that is also clarity and confirmation. All right, guys, so take what resonates, okay? But yeah, angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is significant because I just seen it on my clock on my car here. And I also saw angel number 12 earlier today, so that's significant too. But we also have 2 hours, okay? You guys could be finding out something in the next 2 hours. So take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation for some of you. Fall, showing up twice, double confirmation. So change, transitions, letting go, preparations, being in flow, okay, when it comes to renewal, and also when it comes to you being in this playful type of energy, stepping into newer horizons with the beach showing up here. I did mention in one of my readings earlier today that beaches could be significant when it comes to, like, you know, people who live on the islands, and it's almost like being very grateful for the little things in life. It's like people who live on the islands that can go on the beach or can allow themselves to see where they are. It's like they can go fish and they can be on the beach. They can, you know, pick a mango off the tree if they wanted to, especially if it's their own land, right? And you have people here, like in North America, if I want a mango, I have to go to the grocery store. Like, I can't just plant a mango in my backyard. Some people who live, like, I think in California or maybe Florida, yeah, California or Florida, because the climate is so different than Canada, you guys can grow your own crops and do certain things, right? I know y'all have alligators out there, not in California, but in Florida, but y'all don't care either. Y'all are used to it. It's like your puppies or whatever. And I'm not judging, but I just think it's crazy because here, like, I'm scared of a little spider in my home. So So imagine me like living out there and like dealing with alligators and stuff. I'd have been like, I'm out of here. I wouldn't make it, right? But again, just being grateful for little things, a roof over your head, okay? You know, having stability when it comes to like, you know, growth and crops and planting seeds and things like that. It's different. Here in Canada, you have to go to a grocery store or you have to go to the farmer's market, you know, to get certain things. But we have Aquarius energy, right? There's something about you guys when it comes to like inventions or social media, even when it comes to like innovations as well. You guys are progressing, right? And I did say something about Uranus energy as well, when it comes to like being progressive or progressing into like a newer type of energy, or like a newer type of you know, stability, or whatever the case is. And that's significant, okay? So with Capricorn here, okay, because Capricorn showed up in Aquarius, some of you guys could have Capricorn or Aquarius placements in your chart. You don't have to. But there's also something about with you guys, with technology and things like that, there's something about you being determined, right? Being determined, also being strategic, okay, when it comes to like your persistence or your stability. It's like business could be significant for some of you guys. You guys could be into business, or there could be something happening to somebody who has these placements. But travel is very significant. Like I said, it's funny how I mentioned the islands and like the West Indies and stuff like that. Even if it's not those places, travel is significant. Exploration, expansions, movement, Jupiter energy is significant, okay? Change, right? So take whatever resonates. And it says you've done it, be proud of yourself. So yeah, there's something that you guys are doing, that you guys are showing up as someone that, you know, you're making your achievements, you're hitting your milestones. Success and celebrations are significant. Maybe you guys are being celebrated at this time by people that you're really close with, or people that you genuinely do care for. Okay, we have strong and muscular at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, take whatever resonates with this message. Like, you guys are showing up as somebody who is very grateful or showing gratitude, and your prayers are being answered. This showed up twice in my readings. It showed up in the Archangel message that someone's prayers are being answered. And also when it comes to this deck right here, because these are like my cards that I've written out myself, there's also clarity and confirmation about your prayers being answered. Okay, for some of you guys, spring is very significant. Now, this could be spring next year, or there's something about growth and renewal. I did mention something about planting seeds, like living in Florida. Funny I said that. Living in Florida, being able to plant your own seeds, okay? This is like planting new, fresh energy. So there's something about fresh energy. Maybe there's something about your energy too that's like refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air. That's significant, okay? Pisces energy is significant as well. So the moon cycle could resonate for some of you, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe yesterday the moon cycle was in Pisces, okay? Some of you guys can be tall, okay, when it comes to your growth, like I said, or perspective. Maybe you are a tall person watching this, but if not, this could be about your strength, okay, following your dreams, okay, following your introspections as well when it comes to your psychic abilities for some of you guys. And like I said, with fall showing up in the next few months is significant. So yeah, there's something about renewal, okay, something being refreshed, changed, okay, for the most part. Okay, we have South Node energy for some of you guys when it comes to your energy too. Karmic lessons being learned, okay, going through these karmic lessons, especially with South Node and North Node. Some of you guys are learning certain karmic lessons, and then also when it comes to North Node, stepping into that purpose and allowing yourself to move forward. Okay, overcoming your fears as well is significant. And then we have new beginnings, okay? So yeah, fresh start. Like I said, something about something new, okay? For some of you guys are curvy, or there's something about you stepping into your own sensuality. Confidence is also significant, because that came out in my Prism Oracle deck. And then we have 2 weeks. So there is something about angel number 222 that's significant, because I have here 2 hours and then 2 weeks is significant. So you're being prepared at this time. We also have teenager. That's significant. Now, you guys could be dealing with a teenager. Maybe you are a teenager watching this, or there's something about your energy when it comes to rebellion. I did say Uranus energy as well, but you are showing up as someone who's independent. Moon energy as well. So some of you guys could be connected to the moon cycle, or just moon energy in general. But there's something about emotions and hidden energy, following your instincts at this time when it comes to things you may not be able to see. So communication, yeah, there's hidden communication coming up, especially with Mercury retrograde right now. there's something about hidden energy, okay? Communication, divine masculine energy is significant. So you guys could be taking action, stepping into your divine masculinity, or there's something about a divine masculine when it comes to protection. You could have a divine masculine protecting you at this time in your energy. Take what resonates with this. We also have here pregnancy and baby. Even if this is not an actual pregnancy or baby, there's something about, you know, you creating something new, okay? Creating life, creating something new. This could be like a new project, a new idea, okay? But whatever this is that you guys are creating, it's bringing in some type of healing for yourself, okay? Because you are a bridge between both worlds, and that came out. And I said Uranus energy, and look what showed up, Uranus energy, okay? Something about you being a bridge or a cosmic messenger that's bringing some type of sudden progression or change, like I mentioned before. Okay, music is also significant. You guys are connected through music. Okay, so yeah, Pisces energy is significant. Something about you having inner knowing and being connected to source on a very deep spiritual level. You guys are showing up as a strong person as well with your power and resilience, right? Brown and hazel eyes are significant, but there's something about earth energy being very balanced at this time, okay? Your perceptions are very significant for somebody. You could have darker eyes as well. So you and this person, when it comes to depth and mystery and also warmth, you could have darker eyes or darker brown eyes, or this person could have hazel brown eyes. But whatever this is, there's something about you being grounded, and Spirit is saying to go for it. I'm going to end it here. Like I mentioned, Jupiter energy, Jupiter at the bottom of the deck. I wish I was lying to you guys, but it's showing up, and protected. And I did say with divine masculine here, you are protected. Okay, 2 days. Like I said, something to do with twos. 222, 2 hours, 2 weeks, 2 days, okay? Cancer energy, and I mentioned something about Cancer retrograde, okay? Cancer placements are significant as well. Divine feminine. So there's something about the divine feminine and masculine, or you tapping into both energies of you being, you know, balanced with both yin yang energy. So stepping into both divine masculine and feminine attributes, okay? And then we also have Aries energy as well. For some of you guys that resonate with this, so being direct. Confirmation, yes, okay, at the bottom. Yeah, and then we have Libra energy as well. So balance, okay, change, okay, and minding your business. Yeah, there's something about balance coming into your energy because you guys are minding your business at this time. Not sure who this energy may be, but you are minding your business at this time. You are focusing on yourself, and it's showing, okay? And if other people are trying to be all up in your business right now, you don't care because you're focusing on growth, okay? Like I said, when it comes to planting seeds, whether this is like an actual like idea, career, I don't know, like a hobby, an interest, whatever it is that you guys are doing, okay? There's something about you focusing on what matters to you, and because you guys are focusing on what matters to you, it is showing up very heavily right now in the energy where you guys are showing up as someone that is focusing on your growth. Now, like I said, this could be a project, this could be about a baby, okay, growing a new life, okay, starting something new. But whatever path you are on, I feel like you guys are on a different level of maturity right now, because whatever it is that you're focusing on right now, other people are not on the same frequency, okay? Mentally and physically, some people are not on the same frequency as you, or the frequency level, and that is why right now your defense mechanism could be very high right now, because what you think is something that should be serious, a lot of people are taking it maybe as like a joke, or a lot of people are not as serious as you, okay, because of what you're focusing on. And that's okay, right? Because again, everybody's path is different. So while you're serious about your path right now, other people could be going through their seasons of change. And like I said, you're not judging that, but you're also aware of this, and other people need to also be aware of this as well. Not just you, but other people around you, okay? But yeah, you're minding your business. You're focusing on yourself, your well-being, your mental health. If, like I said, it's a project, you're focusing on that. You're not worried about what other people have going on. Even if you are being told about other people's business, you don't really care right now. You're just focusing on yourself, because again, a lot of times people like to drag people into their drama or their mess or whatever the case is. And because you're in this abundant, happy-go-lucky type of energy, it's very hard to hold information in, especially if it's a project that you have and you want to share it with somebody that you know. It's really hard because you don't know how people will react. And sometimes it's almost like you have an inner knowing, like you're like, oh my god, why did I even bother saying anything in the first place? Because it's almost like however that person responds or reacts, it's like you had a deep feeling that that's how they would have carried on anyways, like their behavior, right? So take what resonates, guys. I'm going to end it here. This video is longer than I expected. But thank you guys for the love, the support, like I always say. And thanks for following me and supporting my channel and what I have going on when it comes to the community and growth and things like that. Even I'm part of the divination community. I just started like a couple years ago. And I'm minding my damn business. I may see certain things on social media and I'm like, I got things to do. I'm not going to be focusing on that. That's none of my business. I see people talking about other people's business and talking about things, and I'm just like, aren't we supposed to be a community? Like, what's happening here? And not only that, I'm gonna mind my business because that has nothing to do with me. Listen, when I tell you guys my certain placements, I'm so glad I have certain placements in my chart because it really makes me mind my damn business, and I'm so happy that I'm somebody who minds my business because I could see a lot going on right now in other people's lives, social media, whatever is going on, and I'm just like, look at the time. It's time for me to go do what I need to do. Okay? So some of you guys could be the same way too, where it's like you would rather mind your business than get involved in other people's dramas. Okay? Like, okay, but anyways, I thank you guys for those who do support and, you know, who are vibing with me, right? I hope to see you guys in the next video. I am gonna post tomorrow, but it may be a little bit later because I have certain appointments that I gotta go to tomorrow as well, and so I may not be able to get up early. Well, I have to get up early to go to those, but I may not be able to post, you know, right away like how I normally come outside like this. So I don't know. I'll see. Maybe you guys might get a message or like a reading, maybe not, depending on how the day goes. But if it's still bright outside and it's not too hot, I'll probably come outside and do one. Maybe. I don't want to promise anything, but just a FYI or a heads up for those who do follow me and they do watch my channel sometimes and you're like, where is this girl? And I don't even say anything. I just like disappear. But no, I do have something that I have to do. Obviously, it's for my mom. So I had to focus on that. And then obviously if I have some time, then I will maybe do a reading or so. All right, guys. But for those that do support, thank you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday or Taco Tuesday. Okay, guys. I love you guys and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.